I just saw Terrifier 3 this past weekend with some buddies. It is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I enjoyed it. Let's talk about it. Before we get into my opinions of the film, I did interview my friends that I saw the movie with before we went to AMC to go watch the movie. They have never seen the Terrifier franchise. They haven't seen any of the movies. They just know who Art the Clown is, and that's it. So I interviewed two of my boys, asked them what are their thoughts going to be before the movie, what are they expecting. I also asked myself the same thing, so let's take a look at that. All right here we got a known Mets fan, but known hater of horror movies, Finn. Finn, we're seeing Terrifier 3. You haven't seen any of them. I know you don't love horror movies, but I'm telling you, hey, give it a try for the gore. What do you think? What are you expecting that we're getting out of this?
I'm not expecting much. I hear these movies are literally just all about the gore, and like, I don't care much for it, whatever. But I'm excited. It's probably gonna be better than Joker 2. It's gonna be more entertaining than Joker 2. That's for sure. So, going in with no expectations, see what happens.
All right, and then we got our boy Joel here. Joel, Terrifier 3. I don't think you've seen any of the Look like you're about to throw up. Okay, you have not seen any of the Terrifier movies, correct?
No, I did not see any of them.
So, all right, what are your expectations? Good, bad? What are you hoping we get?
I'm lonely. I haven't.
Wait, what?
This is not your dating profile.
I have no friends. I'm just here for a good time. I was told to come by, and I'm here. We're gonna see a scary movie. Apparently, I'm scared of the dark sometimes, so I'm not sure what it's gonna look like.
Sir, you are dark.
Scared of myself when I look in the mirror. I don't know what to expect, but I'm hoping to get scared and hopefully have to change my underwear afterwards.
All right. Unlike the rest of the boys, I have seen the other two movies. They're gore fest. That's all it is. So we're hoping this is us before the movie. Let's hope that we're getting a good story at least. And I've heard already there's a very crazy scene that people have walked out of. So I'm excited. It's going to be nasty. I like that. So as you can see, no one really knows what to expect besides something disgusting. And disgusting is exactly what we got. There are moments in this movie that I will probably never be able to forget. There are moments that are scarred, like just burnt into my brain, and I will probably never forget some of the most gruesome things I saw in this movie. I tried going to sleep right after. When I went to sleep last night after watching Terrifier 3, I wasn't scared. I wasn't having issues falling asleep. But you know, when you're trying to think about something before you could go to sleep, all I can envision is that one scene with... I can't even explain it. I don't want to spoil it. We'll get to that part where I'll have my friends explain what is the most gruesome thing about the movie is. But I just kept imagining that. I kept seeing Art the Clown while I was trying to go to sleep. And was I scared? No. But they do a great job of getting the goriness to just stay with you. And I had a great time. It was disgustingly good. All right, Terrifier 3 is done. From the look of Finn's face, we can already see how are you feeling, Finn?
I have no appetite. That shit's just disgusting. Like I couldn't eat the candy because it was just like right away too disgusting for me. If people like it, you should be institutionalized, but it's whatever. People like it, you do you. I don't get it. I don't get why it's made. Whoever made it, but like, if that person should be put in prison for making this movie, like, good God.
All right, Joel, thoughts on Terrifier 3 now that we're out the theater?
I'm hungry, bro.
I made you hungry, bro?
Let's go get some fucking spaghetti and meatballs, bro. I'm fucking hungry. It was good. Super gory. The plot was, I didn't see the first two, so the plot was all around. The shit was weird, to be honest. I was thoroughly confused, but entertained for the blood. I've seen some more shit on Reddit. Don't search my history, please.
Don't look at
it was okay. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Terrifier 3, it's your gory,
most ridiculous horror movie you can find, and it is a great time if you're into that. If you're not into gore, if you're not into the disgusting world that is the Terrifier franchise, then I don't even know why you're watching it. I had my friends with me. They've never seen any of the movies. One friend loved how disgusting it was. The other friend, he doesn't even like horror movies. He wasn't the biggest fan of it. But, you got to be into the realm of horror. You also got to be understanding when you're going to these movies. You're not going to see a movie that is going to win Best Picture. You're going to see a movie that's supposed to invoke some sort of reaction, and a lot of it is like, whoa, kind of feeling when you're watching a Terrifier movie. So that's kind of what you get when you watch Terrifier 3. I will say, without spoiling anything, Terrifier 3 is probably my number one right now because it has the most plot to it. Going based off of number 2, number 1 doesn't really... You don't have to watch number 1 to really know anything that's going on here. Number 2, you kind of need to watch it to get an understanding what's happening in 3, because they carry on with the story of the 2 siblings, the brother and sister that we had in Terrifier 2. They're in Terrifier 3. The female lead, she does an incredible job at showing someone who's gone through a lot. She shows somebody that has just gone through the worst thing in the world, literally. Her mother died, was killed. Her brother and her got stabbed. Her best friend got killed. So much stuff went down in Terrifier 2, and she has to be in Terrifier 3, and this is I think, 5 years later, and she's supposed to be okay? Or just a few years later? And she's supposed to be okay? No, she's going through a lot. She's seeing things. She has to take drugs to help her stay okay. And obviously that doesn't happen in this movie because of what happens. Terrifier 3 is taking everything from Terrifier 2 and taking it up a notch is the best way to describe it. It is crazy, but the plot is what really sets it apart from 2 and 1. 2, obviously they gave us real characters, somebody to go with, had a longer runtime than the first one. In this third one, there's more of an actual plot going on here, but still, at the same time, not a plot. There's still a lot to be desired from characters, but hey, when it came to the brother, when it came to the sister, I had a good time. I enjoyed it. The Art the Clown, any moment, is stealing the show. For one, he's a psycho, he's deranged, but number 2, he is funny. There are moments where he is just comical relief at a certain point when he's the person doing all the messed up things. He's the one making you laugh. And I think Art the Clown, incredible. There were so many disgusting moments in here. Here, this is a spoiler right here. I'll let my friends tell you their favorite gory moments. So take a look at that. Joel, favorite goriest moment.
Can I spoil or?
Yeah.
Chainsaw up the ass, bro. That was.
That's the obvious. Even that one. Chainsaw on the cheek.
Chainsaw on the dick.
Oh no! I didn't like that part. When it was the cheeks, it was funny, and then you saw some dick, and no. That was no.
Yeah, that was easily the best goriest
Oh.
moment. Terrifier 3, disgustingly good in a bad way or in a good way. I don't know. It is just disgusting, and I highly recommend you watch it if you're into that kind of stuff. If you're squeamish, this isn't the movie for you. I understand why some people walked away. There is some crazy moments in this movie. So if you can't stomach this, I get it. I totally understand. But I highly recommend you check this out if you are a fan of horror, if you're a fan of the franchise, go check it out. I know this was a very loose review of it without spoiling too much, but hey, this is just me testing out my reviews here on YouTube, so we'll see what happens. But until the next time, I'll catch you for our next movie review. No matter what, I don't know what it's going to be, but hey, peace!